Hello, how are you guys doing? So this, new setup. It's not really new because I've had this setup before. This actually was my original setup in this room, and I rearrange my room all the time. By the time you're watching this video, the vlog situation of where I redid the setup is up on my channel now. So this is not technically not the first video I filmed in here. I filmed in this setup. This look is actually the first video, but I think this video is going to come out before that video. I don't know. This might be the first time you're seeing the new setup. So hi, if you're new to my channel, my name is Candice, and we love all things makeup and everything else in between. So today, I just want to showcase you just a little bit, just a few palettes that I have purchased. We have 16 palettes, not a lot, okay? That I have purchased. I believe 2 of them I've already showed you, but I'll dust over them real quickly. Since the last time we did a haul, baby. Most of these came from Beauty Bay. Beauty had a really good sale, and there was some palettes that I wanted to try, a brand I wanted to try, and so that's where this came from, and then a couple came from other places. So let's just go ahead and get started, okay? So I love eyeshadow palettes. Most of my palettes, almost all of them, you know, I get them because I'm interested in them. There are very, very few brands that I have that completionist thing where I want all of them. Very, very few brands. It used to be a lot more brands, and I mean it's maybe like two to three. One of them being Juvia's Place. And so Juvia's Place came out with the bronzed Rustic palette, their new bronze collection. They have a pinky one now that I gotta get. This this palette, the plastic thing came out. Part of their like mini 6-pan palette, super pigmented. I really like this palette because one of my qualms about like the mini, those certain themed palettes is if you have 6 shades, I'd like for them to be more unique than they are, more diverse. Because some, like for example the pinks one, beautiful pigmentation, but like some of them were so close that on the eye they look like the same shade, and I'm like, you only got 6 to work with, you really have 5, that kind of thing. All of these shades are different, and I really appreciate that. You got 4 mattes and then 2 like metallic shades in here. These mini ones are about $14. I need to order the other one that just came out, and I didn't. I haven't yet, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it. All right. These 2 palettes came from Ulta. They were in my vlog. Okay, I did do a vlog of like me going out, day off kind of situation, and I showed that I got these, but I don't think I did an official haul. So let's talk about them. These are the LA Girl Hey Hey Vacay. So I'm really liking these LA Girl, these 16-pan palettes. The only 2 that I don't have are like the butterfly theme. I'll wait for a sale on those. A good sale on those. These were on sale as well. I think it was buy one get one or something. Anyway, but the color schemes in both of these really spoke to me. I used one of them, and I believe it was this one. So these are their Hey Hey Vacay theme, and so every so often they come out, almost like every season, every few months, they come out with 2 palettes of a theme. And so like, yeah. Anyway, this is the Hey Hey Vacay. This one is called, ooh, got a little itch, hold on, sorry y'all. This one is called, Under the Palms, okay? And it's the top 2 rows y'all already know. The warmth there, and then these olives and brown tones, absolutely beautiful. So this is Hey Hey Palms, and I have used this and came out with a really pretty look with it. So yeah, these retail for $15.99 or $16 full price, which is wonderful. Oh my god, y'all. Wow, as soon as I turn the camera on, I start to be irritated. Sorry if that grosses anybody out, but I had to move my contact. I gotta move it. Anyway. But they usually go on sale for around $11. It's LA Girl, so you can use your coupons at Ulta with them. And then this one's called Good Times and Tan Lines, which is kind of similar. I didn't take the plastic off with this one. You get these 2 warm rows. Let's get in here. You still get a row. These are more teal blues. You get a nice neutral row with that beautiful metallic shade down there. I have not used this one yet. I don't like the plastic sheet that has the names on it that most people will discard. So I have to take that plastic sheet and stick it to the mirror on the top because I need to know the shade names. Yes, the shade names are also on the back of this. So it's not that big of a deal. It's not, but it also is for me as someone who does tutorials. So there you go. So that is that one. All right. The last palette before Beauty Bay is the new Morphe 35D palette. Yes, I still I used to be a completionist with Morphe, but I'm not anymore. I only get the ones that I'm interested in. And this is a 35D Desert Bouquet. I actually picked this up from my local Morphe store. And when I say local, it's still in the state below me, but it's not that far. Still like 45 minutes. And oh my god, this Desert Bouquet, I'm going to tell you why I got it. I'm going to tell you why I got it. This section right here. I don't know why, but it's giving me what I needed to give. It's just giving me what I needed to give. It's a very pretty palette. With Morphe, they have that reputation of like replicating shades. Like there's like multiple shades, and all of these have pretty different tones where I don't see too much repetition. This palette was $26, or $23 or $26. And I think Morphe's quality in these types of palettes have gotten a lot better. I also love this like cardboard packaging style. But yes, this is the Desert, what'd I say? Bouquet. Okay. And we picked that up. Alright, so now all the other palettes that I purchased have come from Beauty Bay. So Beauty Bay had a sale on these the large Makeup Revolution palettes. So Makeup Revolution has their reloaded palettes, which they're hit and miss. They're very hit and miss for me, with the clear front on them. Very hit and miss. But when they're hits, they're really, really good. And I wanted to try the bigger reloaded ones, the maxi reloaded ones, but even at $18, I was just like, I don't know. I was just like, I don't know. But then Beauty Bay had a sale where they were like less than $10. And so I bought all of the ones that they had available. And these are the maxi reloaded, this size of palette. Haven't used any of them yet, but I'm so excited to play with them. I have swatched, and their quality seems to be a little bit better than the reloaded, but again, I won't know for sure until I really dive in and play. But anyway, let me show them to you. This is reloaded. All of them are maxi reloaded, and this is called Dream Big. You get 45 shades in each of these palettes. And while $18 is still a steal if they're good quality, less than $10 is an even better steal, because I'm sure you're going to find some repeats somewhere. I'm just sure of it. Looking at this, I don't see many, but still. Maybe a little bit. You know, I do. Anyway, this one's called Dream Big. And I know if some of you look at palettes like this and get confused because it's not like a gradient, light to dark. There's really no theme to the palette. I like those types of palettes because there's so many palettes with gradients and themes and things. And let's do challenges. This one is called Baby Grand, and this is a pink and purple loaded palette. Definitely with some depth in there to get some smokies and stuff. I really like this one. Metallics. All of these palettes, almost all of them, have a mixture of finishes: satin, matte, metallic. I don't see any glitter though, so that can be good for most people. This one, probably the most unnecessary, but it was also the most appealing to me, and I don't know why. This is called the Ultimate Nudes palette. Yeah. The reason why I do know one reason why it appeals to me, because there's no pure white in here. All of the light shades, and I know my lights tend to wash them out, these can be lid shades for us brown girls. There's a couple mattes, but there's like a satiny, shimmery champagne. They can be lid shades. There's no straight flat white, and obviously as you get deeper, all of those, you know, I think it appeals to a bunch of various skin tones. Do I need this many neutrals? Hell no. A lot of these might look the same on my eyes. Okay, but sis, I picked it up. That's the love of makeup for you. That's the love of makeup for you. I don't need very, very heavy, in-depth reasons for my makeup purchases. I just don't. This next one is called Monster Matte. So this is the one that's all matte. And this is the one with the brightest shades in it. This is called Monster Mattes, and I have swatched some of these, and I will say I'm pretty excited. I think it's going to be a situation of still putting down bases. But okay, so I'm a stickler for yellows. Look at that yellow. I am a stickler for yellows. So definitely upon swatching, oh, get my nails in there. Definitely upon swatching, they have better potential than the smaller reloaders. But just want to show you that. Okay, yeah, this order I was very excited about. Very, very excited. We're not done. We still got 4 Makeup Revolution palettes to go before we even go to the next brand. This next one is called Big Big Love. So this one is definitely your pinks and reds. I'm going to put this one in comparison to the purple and pink one. Hang on. You guys, like $10 for these or less. Like, seriously. So this is the purples, and this is, you can see the significant difference there. But this one's called Big Big Love. I just love, they look just like so pixelated. I love how there's no, I mean, there's a clear theme of the pinks and reds, but there's no pattern to how these shades are in the palette. And I really like that. But I also think it's there to distract you that a lot of the shades are very similar. If they put them right next to each other, you would definitely see, it would stand out that they're very similar. So be careful when you have large palettes like that, because are you getting like 45 distinctly different shades? Probably not. But the layout kind of confuses you, so you think you are. Just a little food for thought. Okay, so this one is a neutral palette. This is called Large It Up, but this one has a little bit more variety than just browns in it. But I would still put this in the category of neutrals, okay? But you do have like a glittery shade. You have some really gold metallics. You don't have, in the nude one, these aren't all matte, but I don't know. This one just has a little bit more oomph to it. I could see, like, if I was going out, put my fingernail in it. If I was going out and I wanted like a glam neutral, I would go here. Simply because the additions of those darker shades to kind of smoke things out. You have a few in here, but you definitely have a little bit more depth in here to kind of smoke things out. Just at the glance, these are more satin shades, and then in here there's definitely some true metallics. So I think you get a little bit more versatility going from everyday neutral, which you definitely get in here, to like an evening glam, just looking at those classic staple shades that we might use for a neutral glam look. So just my 2 cents. And then we have these 2 themed palettes, the Mars theme and the Earth theme. So let me show you. Here's Mars. How do they know how Mars likes their eyeshadow? Have they talked to them? I don't know. We'll talk to NASA. We'll call them up. So this is the Mars eyeshadow palette, and both of these palettes have these gorgeous marbled type of shades. Now, we're gonna keep it real. When I come across these types of shades, obviously as you put your brush in it or when you swatch your fingers, it's coming off as monochromatic, one unique shade, but it's so beautiful to look at. Absolutely beautiful. So anyway, this is the Mars palette. It's very pretty. Very pretty to look at. I really like this one. I like both of them. I actually like the Earth one even better, but I really like this one as well. So that's the Mars palette. Again, all of these on Beauty Bay's website, and I will link Beauty Bay down below. Alright, and then here is Earth, and it's the same concept, but these are the shades. So the Mars, you know, you have your reds and your warm shades, your warm earthy shades, if you will, more soil, dirt, earthy, you know, if you see the Mars pictures. And then you have Earth, which, you know, we're looking at Earth, we have our greens and our blues, absolutely beautiful, our foresty colors, landscape type of colors. This palette is absolutely gorgeous. Like, y'all, it's gorgeous, okay? Again, you have those marble shades that, again, upon swatching or applying on the eye, it's not going to be anything revolutionary. But it's, they're just so pretty. So like this is this blue and gold marble, and that's what it looks like. You can see reflex of gold in there. Obviously the blue is the dominant shade in there. But, you know, warm, not warm, but just brown, green, I mean, beautiful. Like, this could be a earth-themed, like, watercolor palette. Like, I love this. I really do. And so, very excited. This is probably the best looking shade there. I haven't touched that one yet, but absolutely excited about these. So glad I reorganized. Rearrange. I have plenty of room for palettes. Plenty of room. And hope to grow into even more room. Okay? Alright. So, the next palette, I have one palette from the Beauty Bay brand. So I bought in that in a haul where I showed you guys the Beauty Bay palettes. I bought their bright palette. It looks just like this, but it was all matte. And it was this bright rainbow palette. I have it over there. This is their bright palette, but it's not all matte. It has various finishes. So it's the same colors, same lineup layout of the palette, but they're varying finishes in this one. There's still mattes in there. So this one was on sale as well. I probably wouldn't have bought this one full price because I have the matte one, but I really like the different finishes in this one, and this is what it looks like. You get this full spectrum, even with some neutrals at the top, your black, your gray, of course, but some of the shades have, you can see them, have different finishes to them. So this is a great supplement palette, a great partner to the all matte one. You can literally kind of match up the shades, and just if you want a different finish, I can see this working like you're doing like cut creases and different things, and you're working with the same color family, but you kind of want some different finishes in there. These two palettes go hand in hand. So I think this one was around $10 as well. So pick that up. Now, the last three palettes come from a brand called Be Perfect Cosmetics. I have seen these palettes all over Instagram. Some of the best, like, colorful, like, I follow a lot of makeup influencer accounts that like color. I can look at I can appreciate a beautiful glam neutral eye, but I love the artistic talent of our beauty influencers that can work with. I'm just a girl who wants to put a million colors on her eyes, and I follow a lot of accounts that love to put color on their eyes as well. Cut creases, dramatic rainbow blends. I love it. We love bright colors, and a lot of them, the successful, you know, have these Be Perfect palettes. This brand has been talked about, and I've only heard of it on Instagram. I went on their website, and, like, you know, I've been wanting to buy here and there, just have it. And then when I started buying off Beauty Bay, I realized they carried them, and they were on sale, like 30-40% off. 40% off on Beauty Bay. They had a sale, and I was like, Candice, now is your time. So these are the three that I have. The first one is the Be Perfect Dream Big Manifest palette. Okay. Packaging is absolutely beautiful. And here we go. I think this is the newest palette. Beautiful. So this has not marbleized, oh, there's a couple marbleized shades, but this also has those textured shadows in it, like Huda. And so I'm very excited. I watched some YouTube videos with this palette. I hate swatching with my nails. Oh, I'm ruining it. Why did I swatch a neutral? So anyway, so I'm very excited to get into that. I'm more excited about the other two, but this one was pretty as well. And that was not as poppin', like bright poppin' as these other two. So apparently they do a collab with someone named Stacey Marie. She's a makeup artist. I never heard of her. But she has these Carnival palettes, and I've got two of them. This is the Carnival 3. There is a 1 and 2. This is the Carnival 3, and this is the Love Tahiti. 31 vibrant matte shades, 4 duo shift pressed pigments, 3 metallics, and 2 high pigment shimmers. Y'all, look at this palette. Beautiful! Absolutely beautiful. Playing around with this, watching these. OMG. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Really excited about this palette. I'm so excited. We love color. We really love color. And like I said, Be Perfect, I've seen it, like those influencers that love color, almost all of them own a Be Perfect palette, and I just had to jump on the bandwagon. I had to get into that. Also, something before I finish, I got one more palette to show you. Leave down below your favorite, maybe like lesser known or even indie brands of palettes. Singles will be a different situation, but like palettes that have like this, like bright, big bold colors we might not know about that aren't necessarily mainstream, or those larger brands, because you guys know I'm a palette collector. I love palettes, and yeah, I want to know. Anyway, last palette is a Carnival palette as well, and this is the XL Pro. So there was a Carnival Pro something, and this was the XL. I didn't get both of them, I just got the XL. So this one's described as high pigment, day and night, vibrant colors, shimmer and glow. A dazzling carnival of colors that include 30 vibrant matte shades, 10 high pigment shimmers, and 3 highlighters / shimmers. And this is also a collab with Stacey Marie, by the way. Let's open it. So let's look at the Carnival 3 and the Carnival XL and see the differences. They look very similar. And that's okay. And that's okay. Let me see something. Are the names... So I don't know if they recycling shade names, but I don't see... Yeah, I don't see like any same shades that have different names. No. They're not that similar. This has more brights, pinks, and purples. This one has a whole neutral side on the side. So yeah. Yeah. And then you got 3 face highlighters here. But, oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm just so... I love new palettes, and I love finding deals on them. I started a highlight section on my Instagram, and I gotta really focus on it in terms of the deals I find. You guys know I hoard my Ulta points and then get things for like $1. And like I don't know, I try to catch sales. You know, I love it. I love building my makeup collection without paying full price. I really, I get a high out of it. I really do. Oh, let's take on so yes, if you want to know about my look, it will be a video. It is a theme. It is a collab. It is everything. You will know about that soon, but yeah, I just wanted to share those palettes with you. Now I can play in them. I could play in them before. Also, did I show you this? I did. Never mind. I did. I already know what that is. I did. Anyway, if you have any questions, comments, concerns about any of the products mentioned in this video, feel free to leave it down below. I love you all, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye!